Hey guys, so welcome back to 100 Line Last Bits Academy 2. Let's carry on where we left off. Time marches on in our final route, and we've survived some good news and bad news thus far. Good news, we secured some QB liquid after running cross-country for like 30 hours each way to protect the school from annihilation from bacteria. The bad news, we couldn't find the book that we need to break the loop, so we're condemned to endure some Kadaka DLC at some point, and who knows, maybe it'll be even kinkier than Cult of Takumi, like, I don't know. Like Kyoshika and Ima or the last two people on Futurum or something? God knows. I don't know if we're ready for that. The sun set and the scenery turned dark and dusky. A similar phenomenon was happening in my chest. Oh, wow. Okay, well that's poetry. His heart is setting? I couldn't stop thinking about the loop. Was there really a way out of it? As I was mulling it over, I realized I wasn't alone. Because the doorbell rang, I thought Shion was going to make an appearance, but no, it's Ava, politely requesting entrance to my room. Ava, did you need something? There is something I wish to report to you. Mr. Sumino, you said you were looking for a book called Reflections on Imprecatory Metempsychosis, correct? Well, I'm impressed that you remembered it, because I certainly didn't. I knew metempsychosis was part of it. Yeah, I did. What about it? I think I may have figured it out. Where that book is, I mean. What? I was just talking to Mr. Ginzaki, and somehow we ended up on the subject of Mr. Aotsuki. Yes, Eito has been locked up in that room ever since day 9. Pardon my asking this, but is he doing all right? How is his emotional well-being? He doesn't have an emotional well-being, okay? I give him meals regularly. He always seems the same as ever. Although if he asks me for 100 balloons, I know not to satisfy him anymore. He's actually pretty fond of that place. He told me it's quiet and relaxing. He even said it's perfect for reading. Oh my god, don't tell me he checked the book out of the fucking library and that's why we can't find it. For reading? Yes, I bring him books with his meals. He asked me for something to read, so I just grabbed a few from the library. Shoma Ginzaki! If I might ask, was there a book titled Reflections on Imprecatory Metempsychosis in your selection? Yes, there was. I remember it because of that weird complicated title. I can't read normally. What do you want to know? Ava, thank you! I gave her my short and sweet thanks before sprinting outside. Okay. Oh my god, it's happening. We have it in our possession, kind of, in a way. Hiruko, come with me! What is it? I know where the book is! It's downstairs. It was right under our noses. We thundered down the stairs, through the halls, and into the capsule room. Give it up, Eito. Your days of trolling us are over. Let me guess. You finally figured it out. Where did you put that book? I've got it right here. Don't tell me you, like, memorized it or something and then burned the book. Eito pulled the book out of his jacket. I ripped it out of his clutches. I looked over the cover. There it was. The title I'd wanted to see for so long. Reflections on Imprecatory Metempsychosis. I never thought I'd love to see the cover of that book one day. Unfortunately. What the? All of the pages are ripped out. What happened to them? Do you know anything about goats? I've been told more than once that I look like one. Don't tell me. That's right. I ate them. Consuming knowledge, huh? It's your favorite pastime. But you know what? All we have to do is leap to another timeline and peruse the library there, right? You gave me so little food. Oh, I was so hungry. I just couldn't help myself. Hiruko and I searched the room from top to bottom. We even frisked Eito just in case he was hiding anything on it. Oh, Takumi. Any excuse to touch me, am I right? But there wasn't so much as a single page. Not a single paragraph of the book remaining. Well, it's not like he tattooed a paragraph on his chest. Did you read it? How did he even know this was going to be important to us? I suppose as soon as he... Oh, well, he knows that we time traveled and found the book and read it. Probably saw. You did, didn't you? Why did you think I asked if you had finally figured it out? There was information relevant to our situation in there. You knew we'd show up for it eventually. Isn't that right? That's not all. I gave you a hint on day 36 as well. I happen to be aware of some valuable intel that you might be interested in. So there was information about the time loop in that book. Eito, tell us everything. What exactly was written in it? Oh yeah, like he's gonna do just that right now. Without any incentive whatsoever. Have your hippocampi rotted away? I said I wouldn't tell you anything until you apologized to me. And not just Takumi. I'm including you too now, Hiruko. That's called joint liability. Well, we are partners, I guess we do need to share that liability. Why don't you two get on your knees, put your foreheads to the ground, and lick the floor while you grovel. Guess what? I had nowhere to go toilet. Oh god. We're so sorry, Eito. You don't deserve this. Then maybe. Just maybe.
Hey!
There's no way we're doing any of that. Oh, well then. I guess we're done here. We're going to have to repeat these same pointless 100 days forever and ever. Until we get a loop where you don't eat it all. 100 years, 1,000 years, it doesn't matter. It'll just keep going for all of eternity. Well, maybe that's not so bad in its own way. It's the same as being immortal in a sense. On second thought, I'm actually a little jealous of you. So envious that I might have to sleep it off for a while. I love it when there's a yawn in the text box because it gives me an excuse to actually yawn. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Sleep tight, you two. We're so stubborn. But we can't give him the satisfaction. We cannot bow our heads down and lick the floor. It was still before dawn. Hiruko and I had come to the lab for the first time in a long while. Okay, I'm all done configuring the machine. Everything's ready. Now we just have to wait for 5 a.m.
Oh.
And the QB liquid. Got it right here. I asked Tsubasa to give me a little extra. I mean, we have unlimited supply now that we can fabricate it. By the way, what do we do about Eito? Are we going to force him to tell us what he knows somehow? That would be a waste of time. Torture doesn't work on his type. He probably enjoys it. Then, what do we do? Hiruko wrapped her knuckles against her brow as she answered. Let's think on it. We still have time. And right now, we need to focus on the leap at hand. Our goal isn't anything too complicated this time. We just have to get the QB liquid to Tsubasa in the hunt timeline. But it's possible somebody might slip and crack his head somewhere along the line, isn't it? I'll be careful this time, I promise. The next time the blood space waves will surge is day 50. There's a battle on day 47, so we can't afford to linger under any circumstances. Don't worry, I won't screw up like that again.
Oh.
Then go ahead and work your magic. Work my magic? 5 a.m. on the dot. Clad in our leap suits, we slammed the red button and jumped onto the platform. Alright, let's go. Time travelers. Best in the world. Time to save the Killing Game timeline. Alright, I can't quite remember what happens, if I'm honest. It's been a long time. It's light out. The morning announcement hasn't played yet, but someone might wake up early and come over here. Let's proceed with caution. Don't make a sound. Got it. Even though I just spoke. So what are we supposed to do? Just like leave it under her bed or something? First, we head for Takumi 4's room. Shouldn't we go straight to Tsubasa? Looking like this? When she wakes up and screams in our faces, then what? Well, why do we need to go to my, Takumi 4's room? I need you to become Takumi 4 again. Then you can give the QB liquid to Tsubasa and explain how you got it. Explain it how? Just make something up. We were making babies and you produced QB liquid or something. But if Takumi 4 wakes up while you're at it, we'll have a mess on our hands. That's why. Oh god, you're gonna have some fun with Takumi 4? Great. We quietly infiltrated Takumi 4's room. He was still sleeping. Oh, like a baby. Hiruko sidled up to him, and with a reckless amount of force, stabbed him with a hypodermic needle.
Can't you be a little gentler when you do that? Even if he's from another timeline, he's still me.
Despite everything, Hiruko, it's still me, okay?
I know. And that's why I did it like that.
Right.
More importantly,
Change clothes and get to Tsubasa. I'll take your suit and head for the capsule room.
What do we do about him?
We leave him here and go.
He's gonna be sleeping.
The anesthetic I used is more powerful than the one from last time. He'll be out for a whole day. We've got nothing to worry about.
Okay, unless I slip I can crack my head again, I guess. Whew. We stepped out of Takumi 4's room. I gave my leap suit to Hiruko, who wished me luck and vanished inside the school. Wow. She bid me good fortune for a change. I watched her leave, before I headed to Tsubasa's room. I rang the doorbell, and Tsubasa opened the door, sleepily rubbing her eyelids. What is it? It's so early. Sorry, but I have something to give you. I pulled the QB liquid out of my pocket and handed it to Tsubasa. No way. This is QB liquid? But how? Where did you get this? Well, I snuck out to do some extra exploring last night and found it. Then... Where? Oh, gee, where was it again? Oh, God, it was so dark. I couldn't really see. Well, whatever. What matters is we can use this to get rid of the particle bacteria. Thank you, Takumi. You're seriously the best. Oh, what a relief. Now all of you can leave this place on day 100 too. What do you mean, all of you? What do you mean, all of you? Aren't you going to get in the pod with us? No, that's not what I meant. If I get in the pod with you when I haven't atoned for my sin, then, you know, it kind of doesn't go, and then we all die. I was going to blow the lid off the whole operation if I kept talking. There was only one way out. I have to return some videotapes. Well, good luck with everything. I turned and tried to leave Tsubasa behind, but... Wait, aren't you going to help? I have an errand I need to deal with. You can ask the others, though, right? I mean, dude, you just said you were out all night. Just be like, I just got back. I need, like, a 2-hour nap or something. Wow, heartless much? Kind of offended. Maybe I'll just disable the shower and toilet in your room. Not my problem. Tsubasa started marching over to my room. I panicked and tried to stop her. Oh, God. But wait! Don't go in there. Yeah, I made a blow-up doll of myself in case someone noticed that I snuck out of the school, you know? We had until 11 a.m. to leap back to our timeline. It was only 6:30 a.m. now, so I still had time. Fine, you win. I'll help you. Great, then let's get right to it. Lovely. Please don't mess this up, Takumi. Finally done. That should have wiped out the particle bacteria. Thanks, Takumi. You really saved us. I scratched the tip of my nose. This hangar was the only place affected by the bacteria, right? Yeah, for now. But just to be sure, I'll spray it all around the school later. I can use the replicator in the biolab to increase our stock of QB liquid. How about the escape pod repairs? I'll just have to give it a shot. It looks like it's going to be a serious task, though. It'll take like 50 days or something. When I was spraying the liquid just now, I got inside the pod from a gap in the corroded external wall. From there, I saw that the control system is a mess. I'll need to replace everything, including the circuit board. I don't really know anything about that stuff, but it sounds like it's a lot of work. But there was one good thing. If we replace the control system circuit board, we'll be able to manually deploy the pod from the war room. From the war room? Manually? Yeah. Aw, I love her excited squeal. I'm gonna miss it when it's all is said and done. We're so close to the end. I'm gonna miss like all these guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. To be honest, this is like been a year-long project. I don't think we're gonna crack the 200 episode mark, but goodness gracious, we came close. So we could escape the school without waiting for day 100. Exactly, but I'm going to take at least 50 days to fully repair it, even if I work at top speed. So I'd be done by day 95 at the earliest. That barely changes anything. Let the others help you out with some of it? There's plenty they could do, but I can't really ask them for help right now. We're smack dab in the middle of the invader hunt after all. What? I thought the invader hunt was finished. What's going on? Huh? I can hardly ask the members we're up against, you know. Hold on, I thought the invader hunt was over. What are you saying? It got back on track a while back. Ever since the real sponsor showed up on day 33. What, real sponsor? What? No, I got no idea what's going on here. Huh? Suspicious. What? The sponsor is still alive? Yeah. Tsubasa said the one that got killed on day 31 was a spare. Leave it to Eito to say that. Then Kakoji's still out there. Right. Which means she's likely hiding somewhere inside the school. I was looking for a place to hide in the school without being found. Our eyes met. Underground. The hidden room. Here we are. We descended the stairs to the basement. Just as we'd suspected, someone was there. But it wasn't who we were expecting. Eito! What are you doing here? Eito stared at Hiruko in her leap suit and nodded as if something had just clicked for him. I see. You must be Hiruko. I recognize that voice, just like I recognize your squeaky-ass voice. So this is where he was hiding out all along, huh? Interesting. I like it. Identifying people by their voice rather than their appearance is something of a forte of mine. Do I just keep quiet? The leap suits had voice changers, but Hiruko's was turned off at that point. Because everyone looks like hideous monsters to you. Oh, you know about that? I can't say I'm surprised. Those suits tell me you have experience jumping to other timelines. And Hiruko, you don't belong to this timeline, do you? The Hiruko from this timeline is already dead. Yeah, just like you. She had better innings than you did, though. You're here from some other timeline. That's where you learned about my secret. The same probably goes for you, Takumi. Hiruko being alive and well doesn't seem to bother you at all. Which means, the two of you jumped from the same timeline, didn't you? So what if we did? I was just thinking out loud. After all, you're the same as us. You don't belong to this timeline either. The Eito in this timeline had his cryptoglobin absorbed by Takumi on day 2. Loser. Oh, how despicably cruel. Even if this isn't my timeline, that's hard to forgive. You must be from the Box of Calamity timeline. You jumped from it on day 36, didn't you?
Oh.
Box of Calamity? Is that what you're calling it? You're probably right. I imagine that is the timeline I came from. I escaped the school, wandered the streets, and by chance stumbled on some sort of laboratory. I decided to tinker with the machinery there, and before I knew it, I was here. There's no way that just happened by chance. Oh, but it did. It's not so surprising considering my specialist skill. Special fortune telling. Eito nodded slowly. Fine. We'll say it was a coincidence. Let me ask you something. Are you the sponsor of the Invader Hunt? No matter the timeline, you're still just as dense. The Invader Hunt started on day 26. How could I sponsor the game when I only arrived here on day 36? Then the real sponsor must be... Kakoji. Oh, do you two know who it is? Not answering, hmm? Well, so be it. I'm not interested in the sponsor anyway. Then what are you doing here? Wait a second. Why are you here? I wanted to read. Read? Why would you do that? You don't know why someone would read? You're terminally stupid, I fear. Thanks. I mean, it's only his fucking hobby, Takumi. I read to satisfy my intellectual hunger. There's so much I want to know. About humanity, about space, about the laws of physics that govern it all. And, of course, about the mystery behind my own existence. You two are completely unrelated to my timeline, so allow me to confess in full. Deep down, I wanted to see people the way you see them. Purely as a matter of intellectual curiosity. Nothing more, really. So I started reading all kinds of books to find a way to make it happen. Fortunately, it seems there really is some kind of glitch in my brain. Yeah. Leave it up to the artificial satellite, the eggheads, to come up with a glitch in your brain. So long as I have that, I won't be able to perceive people the way you do. Sad, isn't it? Shall we cry about it together? All I want is to be friends. Well, if we wear the suit, we won't look like monsters, right? We might still smell, though. Do you know anything about how to get this glitch out of my brain? Oh, jeez. Are we actually going to do this? If you do, I think I could be your comrade again. In the truest sense of the word. I can't tell if Hiruko's fist pumping or she's ready to clock him in the face. I suppose there was no point in asking. You don't believe me, do you? I'll just have to disappear, I suppose.
Huh?
Disappear? Don't tell me. Exactly. See you around. The very next second, Eito pulled something out of his pocket. He threw it straight at us. Instantly, the object exploded. Damn it! Flashbang? I didn't have time to close my eyes or plug my ears. Stun grenade! I remember my brief realization before losing consciousness. We're gonna miss the freaking jump, aren't we? Oh god. Yep. Day 46. Now what?
Up and at 'em, troops!
Okay. We're gonna miss a battle. The people in our timeline are gonna be very angry.
You certainly sleep hard. Maybe it's an after effect of leap damage.
Maybe you stabbed me with a syringe like Takumi 4.
This is my room, right? Are we back in steady fundamental?
Oh my god, please tell me we are.
Of course.
Thank god.
And who do you think you have to thank for that?
Eito?
Don't tell me. Again.
I seriously considered just abandoning you this time. But I knew I'd miss having an errand boy. So I carried you back.
You'd also get in a lot of shit if you came back and I didn't.
Was it a stun grenade that went off? Were you alright?
I was wearing my leap suit, so I took almost no damage.
I mean, it's a stun grenade. It's not meant to do damage. It's not a frag grenade. I sat up and got out of bed. What happened after that?
Oh.
After the light subsided, Eito 3 was gone. 3?
Tuh.
He was the Eito from the Box of Calamity timeline. The versions of us in that timeline are Hiruko 3 and Takumi 3, right? I figured the same could apply to him. I see, so Eito 3 got away. I tried to chase him, but you were already incontinent and laid out. I was incontinent? Don't you mean inanimate? We were also running out of time to make the leap, so I had to give up on Eito 3. Hiruko sighed deeply. We have to do something. Kako G is in that timeline too. That's true. But let's set it aside for a moment. There's someone I want to introduce you to first.
Huh?
Who? Who? Who?
Huh?
This is the infirmary. That chair.
Huh.
It's the Dalmenic Cognitive Reconstruction Therapy device. The new and improved version.
Huh?
So, who did you want to introduce me to?
Huh.
We're ready for you. Come on out. At Hiruko's words, someone stepped out from inside the Revivomatic.
Yeah!
What, Eito? I instinctively balled up my fists and squared up. It's okay. He's on our side now. On our side?
Tuh.
Just to be absolutely clear, this is this timeline's Eito. In other words, Eito 1. You let him out of the capsule room? Yes. Why? Don't be so alarmed, Takumi. I've been completely reborn. Didn't understand. I looked to Hiruko for an explanation.
Oh.
Do you remember what Eito 3 said in the Hunt timeline? Do you know anything about how to get this glitch out of my brain? If you do, I think I could be your comrade again, in the truest sense of the word.
Oh.
As long as it's not like a coming-of-age, last-minute twist. That gave me an idea. The Cerebral Glitch Repair Program. Exactly.
Ugh.
But I figured that wouldn't be enough to get rid of the bone-deep contempt he had for humanity.
Huh?
So you use that Dalmenic thing?
Oh.
Yes, with Sirei Nigu's permission, of course. Originally, this machine couldn't be used on Special Defense Unit members, but thanks to my improvements on its design, I was able to use it on Eito. And thanks to Hiruko, I'm as you see me now. Well, I suppose I don't look any different, but my mind feels like it's been thoroughly cleansed. And what do we look like to you? How can I explain it? To start with, Hiruko looks like an intellectual, refined woman of great beauty. You sure you didn't just, pull us out of a thesaurus? Kind words to say to a woman who seems smart. On the other hand, Takumi, You look like a half-rotted cherry tomato that's been left in the back of the refrigerator too long. He's still glitched! That was a joke. You're actually worse than that. In truth, you're a beautiful young man with a dignified face, full of courage and passion. Oh god, this is so rehearsed. Oh, maybe I've said too much. You overcorrected, I think. At any rate, appearance is something that can only be described subjectively. What I see and what you see are not necessarily the same. But at the very least, I no longer have the physiological aversion to your appearance that I used to. Put it simply, in my eyes, you all look truly beautiful. There's your explanation. You really don't feel hatred for us or the rest of humanity now? That's right. So we can trust you now. I swear you can. On my life. I don't even believe you're swearing on your life. So tell us about the book. What did you read in it? Exactly what you'd expect. Covers the history and examples of the time loop phenomenon, as well as some scientific considerations. We want to know how to get out of the time loop. Was there anything about that? There was. You jumped into the past from day 100 to day 2, right? The loop was triggered by that first trip back in time. Once force is applied to an object, it will continue to move at the same speed until additional external force is applied. That's the law of inertia. Without friction or resistance, a spinning top would continue to spin forever. A pendulum continues to swing from side to side. A weighted spring continues to move up and down. That's exactly what your situation is like. So we need some friction. We need something to slow us down and pull us to a stop. An anchor in time, if you will. Enough explaining. Get to the conclusion. How do we break out of the loop? The best way to explain it is the example of the spring. You two are the weight on the spring. Time moves down from day 2 to day 100. But it can't progress any further. The restoring force of the spring brings it back to day 2. So how do we cut loose from the spring? Do we increase the weight? Precisely. But how do we do that?
Hey.
Let me get straight to the point. It all comes down to the lives of the Special Defense Unit. Was it like the more people that are alive, the heavier the timeline is? Their lives? Indeed. The weight here is the weight of life itself. In short, if all of the Special Defense Unit members in this timeline survive until 10 a.m. on day 100, the sum of all those lives will serve as a huge weight that can tear away the mighty spring that is the time loop. Well, that's just awfully convenient, isn't it? Hiruko and I were silent. 3 seconds later, I shouted out. Yes! We can finally break free of the time loop! We just have to keep everyone in this timeline alive. That's no problem at all. Everyone's survival was one of my goals anyway. Well, even without this information, we were going to protect everyone anyway. Well, we have a definite objective now, so I'm grateful for that. Our friend's survival is directly linked to our escape from the loop. The situation just got much simpler. I looked right into Ato's eyes as I spoke. Thank you, Ato. I love you. I mean, I'm going to trust you for now. But, you know, I may love you later on, if you're telling the truth. For now, well, that's good enough, I guess. It's hard to regain lost trust. I'll do everything I can to support you until you can trust me unconditionally. Or I'll backstab you on day 99, just to see that utter despair on your face as you thought you could protect everyone until the very end. He's gonna kill someone at like 9:55 a.m. Day 46 ended in excitement. Or rather, it did. Tomorrow, day 47, would face another defensive battle. Hiruko and I had something we needed to do before that. And that something was... Is this all leading up to ending 100, where everyone was alive in the mystery route? And that was our only way out to break the loop? Time will tell. Literally. Everyone gathered in the war room before the morning announcement played. Just checking one last time. Are we really gonna let that whack job Ato fight with us? And let that whack guy command us? We spent 3 hours going over this last night. We heard your arguments against it, but in the end, you all agreed to this. Well, you two sounded so confident. You were so passionate, it was like you were spitting fire. It just felt right to trust you. If a gutter dweller like me is permitted to say so, Ato does seem different from before, somehow. Or maybe we need to get rid of the glitch in Shoma's brain so he actually has some self-esteem for once. That's right! His aura before was poopy brown, but now it's a shining puppy red! Thank you. Although I'm not quite sure if that was a compliment.
Huh.
Besides, you heard what Siri said.
Oh!
Right. If Ato does anything even a little threatening, he'll detonate the bomb inside of him. Oh. Did I see that? You did, sir. You're even drooling at the thought of it. Oh, sure. I'll take your word for it. I was so sleepy that I don't really remember. Is this the first time I've ever seen this sprite? I swear I've never seen it before. And it's just come up now? For the love of men. Are you feeling okay? Like I said last night, I'll follow our captain's lead. I agree. As do I. I personally am quite opposed. Huh? Introducing a new character now will just take attention away from me. I want everyone's praise and adoration. I want them to fawn over me. I'll toss you a frisbee later. Then I'm on board. Oh god, she looks manic. Thank you, everyone. Ava's right. I am like a new character on the battlefield. But I'll give it my all to fight for you. Then maybe you'll fawn over me after the battle. Okay, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? Ato flashed a carefree smile. It was infectious. Soon all of us were smiling. Well then, the enemy will be here any moment now, so Nigu, if you will. Got it. I'll cue the music. No! Why? What's with this freaky old Enka song? It's a folk song, right? I kind of like it. This is the only song we've got on hand? Like, Hiruko, you didn't suggest anything different? I suppose it's good. I don't have to, like, mute the music for copyright reasons. We went over the reason for the song choice already, so no need to talk about that again.
Oh.
2 commanders will attack this time. Turamtami and Yugang. The former manipulates sound waves. She'll try to pull us into a hallucination by playing frequencies inaudible to human ears. To prevent that, we have to play a particular piece of music that includes waveforms in antiphase to hers. That's the folk song you're hearing now. By playing the song in advance, the enemy's sound waves will be cancelled out, which means no hallucinations.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Sire? Perfect recap, Shizuhara. I couldn't have said it better myself. As we discussed our strategy.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
Here we go again.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Our final battle with Turamtani and Yugang. What the hell? Ain't they kinda early? I thought you said the enemy would attack after the morning announcement. That is weird. We're well past wake-up time now. Would it have something to do with how we redirected the entire announcement system to play the song? Well, in that case, we might be in trouble. Trouble? How? The morning announcement didn't play. There might be something wrong with the intruder alert, too. What do you mean? No. What? Oh, yes. They're already here. Oh, I knew it! What do we do? The enemy's already breached the wall. We need to do something quick. Takumi. Got it. I nodded firmly. Everybody, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out. Okay. Yeah, we couldn't do anything. We were helpless until I said the magic lines. But now we've got a full squad. We gotta watch the cutscene. Oh my god, that's so many eyes. Yeah! It's been so long. What? Oh, wow. Alright, look at us. Aren't we beautiful? Okay, one at a time, let's go. Yeah. I like how it only shows one person jumping. Why couldn't they show, like, all, like... I suppose they couldn't. They'd have to animate it so many different times. There they are. Destroy all sources of sound. Alright. I know it's cool and all that we have Ato back, but I have an early start at work tomorrow, and I'm recording this late, so unfortunately I do have to skip the battle.
Now you won't have to worry about those auditory attacks!
We never did.
I'll just turn off the music.
Nico couldn't wait.
Well then, everyone, the rest is up to you!
Oh my god. As long as it's not replaced by, where's my daughter?
Wallop those nasty invaders!
We shall. I mean, you got a pretty memorable name. She's so happy to be here. Alright. For one final time on the concert stage. Until she's revived by New Gang about 2 minutes from now. Okay. Man. Play the music! Play the music! We're hallucinating! Okay. I'm anticipating that Veshness is going to come by and absorb the two of them.
I am New Gang, the power god of charity.
Gotta be ready for that.
I was too late. You must have suffered so, poor thing. Oh, I wish I could do it all over again. Once again, from the beginning.
Oh man, I remember fighting him at Second Lost Defense Academy. All those months ago. in Route Zero.
Every time I step onto the battlefield, I am filled with nothing but the deepest regret.
Well, you'll be regretting no more. Good God.
To battle!
Paragon of Charity.
Ah! Just when I thought we'd finally put that first one in her place!
That must be the time reversal we heard so much about.
Yeah, lucky we got some good intel from the artificial satellite.
C-Ray and Nigo warned us about this, but it's even more a pain than I could have guessed.
You're telling me I'm stuck in a time loop.
We'd best save ourselves some trouble and take out that new gang first.
If we don't, this battle will never end.
All right, everyone. Let's show these guys what we can do and end them!
This is my specialty! A show especially for you!
Don't fall for it, guys! Hiruko's gonna have to calm him down.
Everyone, this is horrible. The school is...
It's okay, keep it together. C-Ray told us about this trick too.
Never mind, everyone's prepared.
Right. It's just an illusion. Once we beat Tur and Tammy, it should go back to normal.
Isn't it against the rules for them to tag team us like this?
I mean, there's only 2 of them, and there's 16 of us.
Shoma was right. We need to deal with New Gang first.
Okay, here goes.
Show was like, wait, I was right for once about something! I'll take it. Even if it's coming out of Ato's mouth. I wonder, since this is like the final route, like there's a lot of work that goes into unlocking this route. I wonder if we're gonna get like a special day 100 or day 99 fight like we did with Second Scenario, you know? The battle was over. With Tur and Tommy defeated, we could see the school as it really was again. But our relief was short-lived.
Huh? Where's Tur and Tammy?
Yeah, gone.
New Gang's gone too!
Past the wall of flames.
They just ran off together.
They ran off?
They were holding each other for support.
What? Since when?
Why didn't you say anything?
Well...
They looked so sad, hobbling off like that.
So Tommy like wandering off with her microphone between her legs instead of her tail. That was enough for me. I had a good idea what the twins were thinking. They could probably see themselves in those 2 commanders as they helped one another.
Well, whatever. I don't feel like chasing after them to finish them off.
Fine.
They were so completely covered in wounds. Their organs and bones will be in tatters by now. I doubt they'll show up here again.
Oh no, they're gonna be fed to Veshness.
Then is it time for the usual?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, we're gonna have to include Ato in this.
I think so.
All right. Ready? And go!
Could be sounding like a dad just there, like with his child that wants to do this one secret handshake that they have. All right, okay, let's do it.
Special Defense Unit, best in the world, indestructible and undefeated. Never lose, never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on!
Everybody's voices resounded loudly. The moment there was silence, Nozomi spoke.
That's not fair, Takumi! I'm the one who usually leads the chants!
Well, be faster next time.
But Sir Takumi is our leader.
Yeah, you're my second in command. Because Hiruko's the shadow leader.
He probably should have been the one saying it the whole time.
Fine. I'll let you do it from now on. But a little advice?
Yeah?
You have to do the ready and go! Like you really mean it. Put some spirit into it.
Wow, I thought I did, but clearly it's not to your liking.
Such detail.
I didn't know she put so much thought into it.
Everyone giggled as they looked at Nozomi. She blinked innocently a few times.
By the way, when does the fawning I was hoping for start?
Oh my god, was that your main motivation for this entire battle, Eito?
Mr. Outsuki, did you really contribute to the battle that much?
Oh,
come on, I definitely did. Didn't you see?
Well, you'll just have to wait.
Yeah, Ava will come bring you cake at some point.
Our next defensive battle is in 10 days. So I suggest you start training for that.
Now that's unfair.
We watched Eito slump his shoulders in disappointment, and everyone burst into laughter. Laugh at Eito, guys. Eito was truly one of us now. There was no way he'd betray us again. No sorry. Nah, we're past that now. The bashful but bright smile on Eito's face was more than genuine enough to convince me of that. Yeah, totally. He's not gonna get replaced or anything. For sure. 100%. He's on our side. Always and forever. Yeah. I'll just keep reminding myself of that. Oh god. The killing game route. What's with this? Ah! My memories are coming back. All of us did. What's going on? Yeah, I bolted upright and looked around me. This is my room. My body was freezing. A cold sweat soaked every inch of me. Was that a dream? No, that wasn't it. I'd experienced something like this many times before. This must be the same kind of thing. Which meant something that happened in another timeline. Is this like another story log or something? I headed over to see Hiruko and gave her the rundown of what I'd just remembered. She nodded in silence and led me to our usual spot.
Oh.
Actually, I had a vision of the same events just before I woke up. But that's not possible. What I just saw was from the Hunt timeline. There's our sponsor. Oh yeah. We lost you on day 30 of that timeline. But there's no way you'd know what happened after that. Say what you will, but I saw what I saw. What the hell?
Oh.
I do get the feeling it wasn't something I saw firsthand, though. It felt more like something I had heard from somebody else was playing out inside my head.
Oh?
Maybe I jumped to day 100 of the Hunt timeline somewhere along the way. Then someone told me what happened in that timeline. And after that, my consciousness jumped back to day 2 and I lost the memory. You just regained it now? That's one possible explanation, anyway. Interesting. As usual, we continued our discussion after changing locations.
Oh.
What's more important are the specifics of what we just saw. Yeah. First of all, Hakoji is going to self-destruct soon. But her death won't stop the invader hunt, because Eito 3 will take her place as the game's sponsor. We'll have more casualties. And finally, on day 93...
The survivors will launch a last-ditch attack against Veshnes. And all of them will die.
I forgot that the sponsor was killed by exploding after someone... Yeah, that's right. When they got absorbed. I wish we could help them. Do you think there's anything we can do? Let's give it some thought. We still have 2 days until we can leap again. But if we break the time loop, then, you know, isn't everybody saved? We don't have to suffer that kind of fate anymore. I parted ways with Hiruko, headed for the cafeteria, and gobbled down some toast before going back to my room.
Huh?
Completely forgot that there was like 3 sponsors, quote unquote. Okay, as much as I'm worried about the hunt timeline, I still have things to get done in this one. Like free time! Oh? Everyone's available for exploration except for Tsubasa. What's she up to, I wonder?
Move out!
Suppose we'll find out in a second. Give me that resource. Alright, at night, we got a report just after dinner. Tsubasa had finished repairing the school bus. The moment we heard the news, we made our way to the parking lot. There, we saw... Wow, new and improved! Oh my god, there's so many of us. Wow, Tsubasa, this is amazing! You got the wheels back in perfect shape. Actually, isn't it even shinier than it was before? The girl could get jealous. What moisturizer do I need to use for that kind of dewy sheen? Frankly, I'm stunned. Completely killed it. Oh, this was nothing. Then perhaps you'd be willing to fix a rotten heap of junk like myself? I think that's above my pay grade. And you're not mechanical. Kyoshka, stop salivating over the muffler, you deviant! I swear I wasn't looking. I tinkered with the engine while I was at it, so I think it'll go faster than before. Awesome! Let's test it out by turning Gaku into Fender Ketchup! Why me? Oh, I am jealous. I want to be praised too. Me too. This must have been so much work, Kawana. Thank you all. Thank you for all your efforts. I'll give you a collectible superhero eraser as a reward. I can't really see myself needing that. Thank you, Tsubasa. You're a lifesaver. Oh, come on, guys. Good work deserves to be praised. I'd like to offer you my thanks as well. You too, Hiruko? You're making me blush. She really is like the MVP of a lot of routes. We continued to shower praise on Tsubasa until late. All that time, laughter echoed non-stop throughout the parking lot. See, Eito? All you had to do was fix the bus. Then maybe we'd be fawning over you. But alas, you're just a disappointment. For now, but I'm sure you'll redeem yourself at some point. Almost day 50. Almost time to jump again. Or leap, I should say. I should use the proper terminology. I finished breakfast and returned to my room for more free time. Couldn't get the hunt timeline out of my mind. If we didn't do something, everyone there would die. We had to do something, I just didn't know what. Tomorrow we'll go to the hunt timeline. We can figure it out then. I murmured this to myself. Then decided to make my usual rounds. Oh, now Hiruko's not available. Interesting.
Move out!
There's always one person who's too busy to hang out with me. How cruel.
Huh? What do you mean we can't jump to the hunt timeline?
Is it locked?
Oh?
You didn't see me around the school during the day, did you? No, I tried to invite you. That's because I was in the lab doing maintenance on the PLM.
Oh.
While I was doing that, I realized someone locked the machine in the hunt timeline. Don't tell me. 803? It's highly likely. We're the only ones who know he's there. It would be a problem for him if we showed up again. So he stopped us from going back to that timeline? Probably. I can't say for sure when he did it. But it must have been between day 45 when he first saw us, and today, day 49.
Oh.
Whenever it was, the lock will only be removed after 50 days have passed. That means day 95 at the earliest. And everyone in that timeline gets wiped out on day 93. In other words, we won't make it. Yes, unfortunately. They're doomed. We sat there stunned for a while. They might not have been from our timeline, but all of our friends were going to die. I'd spoken to the versions of them in that timeline. I'd spent an especially long time with Tsubasa. Those memories came rushing back. In my mind, I saw her bubbly smile. How much longer would she be able to smile like that? Not to mention, that was the timeline where we had a relationship with her. And those memories that came into you while you were sleeping, well, that's gonna be even harder for us to swallow. The fact that they're all going to die. I clench my fists tightly, infuriated at my inability to help her. I understand how you feel. But what's most important is that we protect everyone in this timeline.
In short, if all of the Special Defense Unit members in this timeline survive until 10 a.m. on day 100, the sum of all those lives will serve as a huge weight that can tear away the mighty spring that is the time loop.
I like how it's voiced in the flashback, but not on the actual scene. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this only because it's our way out of the time loop. I know. Our priorities are still the same. We have to make it to 10 a.m. on day 100. All of us alive and happy. Right. Let's focus on what we can do to make that happen. It's not that complicated, is it? We just have to keep winning our defensive battles. All the way to day 100.
Huh?
Yeah? Are you saying there's some other way? Hiruko's gaze slowly shifted up.
If we went up there, we wouldn't have to fight.
The artificial satellite?
Well, you want to use the escape pod early? As if Siri would let us do that.
Wouldn't that be safer? It would boost our chances of survival much more than staying here.
And we're not completely safe up there either, because Veshdes can launch an Undying Flames bomb at it. But how would we get there?
Huh?
The escape pod won't activate until day 100. Or we can call for an emergency transport using the Liver Mortis code. I'm aware of that. We can't go flying into the vacuum of space if we rip the door off either. We can forget about the pod. How then? We can try calling for rescue. Huh?
Oh?
We'll use the distress signal transmitter. The maximum cargo of the rescue craft is 2 tons. More than enough for all 16 of us. But they'll see that we're all alive and they'll just be like, fuck you guys. Continue the war and then fly off. What, didn't we go over this before? We need to input 9 out of 10 Liver Mortis codes from Team 1 to boot that machine. And those codes only show up when a unit member is truly dead, so that would mean at least 9 deaths. Wait, hold on. Are you suggesting what I think you are? I think so.
Of course! Nobody has to actually die. We can just get the codes from other timelines.
Where they actually died. And we'll make a scrapbook while we're at it. It's a good idea, but it's not the most pleasant means of getting things done. Would mean we'd be using the deaths of our friends and other timelines for the sake of our own survival. That's true. But we wouldn't be killing anyone or allowing them to be killed either. We'd go after versions of them that were already dead. Just looking at the backs of those we never could have done anything for. I'm sure they'd forgive us. Yeah. I sure hope so. Think about it, Takumi. This would be for the sake of saving everyone in this timeline. Yeah, I get that. I can't believe we got like 8 endings left in this. Alright, whose Liver Mortis codes do we need? I already saw 5 of them in the mystery timeline. Let's review them first. Tsubasa, her Liver Mortis code was 2, right? I sifted through my memories of the mystery timeline and gave her a firm nod. The other 4 were in Kako-ji's scrapbook. Eito's was 8, Gaku's 0, Kako's 9, and Shoma's was 3. Where does that leave us? There's 5 people left from Team 1. Darumi, Ima, Takemaru, myself, and me. And, well, I hardly died. Anyway, we need to find just 4 of those Liver Mortis codes. Then we can activate the distress signal transmitter, and the 16 of us can get onto the rescue craft.
Once that's done, we'll all go to the artificial satellite together.
I don't know if this is a good idea. Are there any timelines where 4 of them are dead right now? I don't think so. There isn't even one where 2 or 3 of them are dead. Guess we'll just have to check different timelines one by one. Indeed. We should probably go and find Darumi's Liver Mortis code tomorrow. She dies really early on a lot of the time. You remember, don't you? She's killed in the battle against Veshness in some timeline. Yes. Some. Majority. All because I had to save second loss again. Just like that. Oh, Tsubasa. Good God.
Oh?
We'll jump to the coming of age timeline, which branches off from that event. Coming of age timeline? Who comes up with this shit? You don't remember it, so I doubt there's any point in explaining. It's a timeline that plays out like some kind of teen drama, like, wow, the teenage dream. You know what I mean? I had no idea what she was trying to tell me. Hiruko stared into the distance, eyes narrowed with a kind of wistful yearning. Hey, you know what happens in that timeline? Eita pretends to be good until the very last second. We should head back soon. You know when we can leap tomorrow, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I checked the device. Our window's between 7:30 and 11:10 p.m. I'll head to the lab in the morning. I still have some maintenance to finish. You'll come to the lab alone by 7 o'clock. Or else. She left before I could respond, as usual. Left on my own, I casually glanced up at the sky and saw the satellite. We might be able to get there before long. All we needed was 4 more liver mortis codes. As I thought about that, I found it hard to calm the thumping in my chest. I stretched my hand toward the satellite and clasped my fingers into my palm, as if I could somehow catch it in my grasp. Like Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, and puts his hand to the moon and sees his handprint there. If you are cultured and you know what Oddworld Abe's Odyssey is. One of my childhood games. I love it so much.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
It's day 50.
Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. That's right, folks, you're halfway there, like a lizard on a chair. You're stepped in blood so far, returning would be as tedious as to go o'er. There's no turning back now. In honor of the occasion, your commander would like to hand out some wonderful presents to all of you brave soldiers. I'll give them to you in person, so come find me in the cafeteria.
Oh man, it was so funny hearing this. He's like died already, like day 8. Or day 4, sorry. Oh, sorry, night 2.
Uh-huh.
We only found him on like day 4. Okay, does everyone have one now? Everyone except Miss Shizuhara. Oh, that's fine. She went out to explore early this morning. I gave her hers before she left. Just a lame medal. I think I might be allergic to this cheap metal plating. When was recycling day again? You can't throw them out! Yeah, in case you didn't notice, you've just been bestowed medals of great honor. Honor my ass. Hey everyone, why do we have a party tonight? A party? Yes, to celebrate the halfway point. Now you're speaking my language, bro. I'm up for that. Me too. Count me in. I'm not able to attend. One after another, everyone expressed their approval of the idea. Well, Takumi, I was unsure how to respond. I wouldn't be there that night. I had to jump to that coming-of-age timeline. I couldn't come out and say that, so... Yeah, of course. I'll, let Hiruko know about it, too. That settles that. Tonight we'll have a halfway to 100 party. Sounds good, but the name's kind of mid, ain't it? Then how about we call it a hump day party? I am picking up what you are putting down, Miss Amamiya. So how about you go down and I go on top?
No!
That does sound kind of fun. Sure, why not? Sirei, Nigu, you don't mind, do you?
Yum, yum, yum.
Well, the next defensive battle is on day 57, so, okay, I'll grant your special permission. But no freaking, no grinding, and no throwing it back. Yeah, Kyoshka, maybe don't bring your sword to this one. I would never freak or grind with the holy Jumanji sword. You say that, but I don't know. We spent the morning and afternoon preparing for the party. I knew I wasn't going to be able to participate. I was also in no place to refuse, so I helped out too. As the day wore on, the sun sank steadily west in the sky. It's 5:40 p.m. I still had some time until I had to meet Hiruko. But I didn't want to get yelled at for being late, so I decided to leave the school and head to the lab early. I have an excuse, right? I'm looking for Hiruko, trying to bring her back. I stepped into the entrance hall. Tsire and Nigo were there, almost as if they'd been waiting for me. Another late night with Shizuhara, huh, Sabino? You know the rules about relationships between students. No heavy petting. You tell her that. She doesn't seem to aware of that kind of rule. That's not what's going on. We'll be back before the day is over, so there shouldn't be a problem. What about the hump day party? You're not going to attend? No, sorry. Do me a favor and come up with an excuse for me. You're a real loose cannon, pal. Although I admit you're the one keeping our operation running smoothly. We've yet to experience a single fatality, and you even managed to get Mr. Atsuki to cooperate with us. This truly is the golden route. So for now, we'll let your egregious behavior slide. Normally I'd have to execute you for this kind of stuff, you know. I'm so sorry, and so grateful for your generosity and understanding. You didn't mean that at all.
No.
Still, I never would have guessed the cerebral glitch repair program could be used like that. You managed to fix Atsuki's defect and successfully use the domatic therapy on him, too. Sounds like Shizuhara's handiwork more than yours, but it was still a brilliant idea. You're the one who created the program, sir. I think you're the true brains here. Kiss ass. Oh, is that right? Oh, I mean, of course. Only a 300 IQ genius like me could have ever made such a thing. Niku, the thumb drive you gave Hiruko must have had a copy of the program on it, right? I never made any copies. Me neither. Actually, I don't recall giving Miss Hiruko any thumb drive in the first place.
Aha!
Yeah, there was only ever one of those. What does that mean? On the night of day 16, Hiruko and I leapt to the killer zombie timeline. We had two goals back then. Preventing the death of Hiruko 2, and purging the Gi data from Takumi 2's brain. We succeeded in saving Hiruko 2, but failed to capture Takumi 2. I got cornered by him, fell out of the bathroom window, and got knocked unconscious. The next thing I knew, it was day 17. When I woke up back in my room in this timeline, Hiruko told me...
Treating Takumi 2. That's been taken care of, too.
You are so full of shit. Like, come on. We know it never happened because, you know, the routes that we've been on are fated to have happened.
I actually had 2 thumb drives. Nigo gave me an extra one as a spare. I gave it to Hiruko, too. I revealed myself to her and explained everything. She injected Takumi, too, with anesthetic, and used the repair program I'd given her to treat him.
She did try to treat him, but it never worked. Could it be... she lied to me? She never gave Hiruko 2 the thumb drive? Which would mean in that timeline, Takumi 2 is...
He's still infected with the Gi data.
Oh, shit.